Live from the Business Radio X studio inside Renaissance Bank, the bank that specializes in understanding you. It's time for North Fulton Business Radio.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of North Fulton Business Radio. I'm John Ray, and we are coming to you from the Business Radio X studio inside Renaissance Bank. Folks, today you're more connected than ever. Whether it's your friends, your family, or your life, Renaissance understands how you bank, offering the mobile banking services that you need. And Renaissance also knows that sometimes you need to speak to real people with real answers, and that's why Renaissance has more than 170 convenient locations throughout the South ready to serve you. For more information, go to renaissancebank.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, member FDIC. I want to welcome two great guests from one company, Vertisys, Matt Baldwin, and Matt is the owner and president of Vertisys, along with Debra Cohen. And Debra is the unleavened bread of Vertisys. I told you I was going to say that. So we'll get into what that means later maybe. But no, she's an account manager with Vertisys. And Matt, Debra, it's great to have you here.
Thanks, John.
Talk a little bit about Vertisys. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, we are a IT company based out of Marietta, Georgia. We've been around for almost 28 years now. We started as what's known as a system integration company. And we've grown into what in today's terms we call a managed service provider or an MSP. We've been providing IT services and products and post-install support for customers for many, many years now.
So, Matt, that MSP term gets thrown around, and that's kind of an industry term. But what does that mean to me as a business owner? I mean, you do work for businesses. What does that mean to me as a business owner?
Well, what that really means is that we provide many different products and services effectively for a monthly fee. So we can provide you with antivirus, anti-malware, spam protection, email, desktop as a service, servers or infrastructure, all for a monthly managed price. It just means that you pay us a fee to rent the software or product that we sell, and we provide that to you on a monthly basis.
Gotcha. So let's talk a little bit about the cloud, because the cloud is still, even after a number of years, somewhat controversial for people because they just can't wrap their head around the fact that the cloud may be actually more secure than the data on their desktop, right?
That's right. That's right. No, I mean, most folks use this ubiquitous term, the cloud, for anything. And one of the biggest things that we try to educate our customers on is what it means to them, because it means something different to each business. We have a difficult time, like you just mentioned, conveying to customers how the cloud can be used and how it's defined. Effectively, all it really means is you're running your equipment on somebody else's system. That's all it means, is that particular environment is sitting in a data center, perhaps in a silo or a co-location facility somewhere else in the universe. And You're just paying that company a per month fee to host your product or your service.
So that involves security,
It does.
For sure. So maybe you can give us an idea of how data security has evolved over the last 10 years.
Oh my. Well,
we've got a short show here now.
Yeah.
So. No, I can see your wheels turning on how am I going to address this in a short period of time, right? Because there's a lot that's happened.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20 years ago, security was effectively making sure there were some locks on your doors into your office space.
Sure.
To make sure that you didn't have that office creeper coming around and going into women's purses and taking their wallets and so forth. And today, there are many, many layers of security. I talked just a little bit earlier about antivirus on a desktop, anti-spam systems that secure and scan emails as they come into your system, to full packet capture, which are systems that analyze every piece of data that comes into your network and leaves your network. And these are systems that are based on reputation, where really, really smart guys that live in a secure, what they call a SOC, a security operations center, analyze every packet that comes into your network. So, boy, it's a really difficult question to answer. But it does range across physical and electronic perimeter security.
Yeah, and what that says for me, and this is a question, I'm interested in your comment on it, is the fact that we have gone through this evolution of so many more different layers and types of security, says something about the myriad of ways that a bad guy can get into your system.
Yeah. I think what we have found, at least in the last couple of years, is that you'll get a table full of IT guys, and they'll talk about pieces of hardware, firewalls, and they'll start throwing around a lot of acronyms. But what we found is that the biggest entry point into any system is the person that's using the computer. It's all about educating the end users on how to use their computer effectively, what to click on. When you receive an email from someone, do you know that person? In most cases, and you'll find out that statistically, most breaches come from just uneducated users that aren't sure exactly where that message came from, or maybe the website that they visited, they clicked a link that said, "Click me," and that installs malware on a PC, and the next thing you know, the entire network is infected. And it's really all about user awareness, and that's